So we are hanging out in the ring today, dealing with brokers as we are in a fight, and you're about to hear a fight right now. So I paused this because I was just getting a call from a broker where we are about to hit detention on. And what a lot of carriers don't seem to understand, and I hear people complain about it all the time, is man, I should have gotten detention. No, and they never paid me for detention. I'm getting stiffed for detention. Guys, you have to fight for it. That's all there is to it. But there's a proper way to do it. It isn't just automatic. Hey, you pulled up, you backed in, you checked in, and then 5 hours later, you're finally loaded, you pull out, and you expect to see a new rate confirmation sitting in your email. Wrong. You got to say something. You have to give the broker half a fighting chance. You really do. So in this particular case, I've got a carrier sitting out in Illinois right now, waiting to get loaded. She's been there for a little over an hour. My contract with the broker has 2 hours of free time for the pickup. So halfway through my free time, I called the broker and I said, hey, look, heads up, here's what's going on. We haven't been loaded yet. We're not even in a door yet. Can you let us know what's going on? And then I followed that up with an email because I want a paper trail. You got to have the paper trail. So when I paused the video a moment ago, it was because the broker was calling me back and asking the question, hey, did your carrier get loaded yet? Or have they started loading her? That is a mark of a good broker. You gave them, in my case, I gave them the heads up, hey, we're going to be going into detention if something isn't done soon. She's following up to make sure that it's being done so that she can keep beating up her customer until the loading takes place so she doesn't have to pay me detention. That's good. You want that to happen. You want it to be that way. Because if you waited until the 2 hours are up and now you're in detention time, you could have an issue. There are contracts that are written out there that you have to give them 1 hour advance notice before detention goes into effect. You have to know what the rules are for each individual broker. Your dispatcher will know the rules and they need to be following up, just like I did. So my carrier is going to get detention if they don't get her loaded in the next, 15 minutes. I said another carrier dealing with a layover. Layover is a little more cut and dry because let's face it, today is a federal holiday. It's the Juneteenth holiday. Banks are closed. Most warehouses are open though. However, the one warehouse that we were supposed to deliver to this morning is not. So my driver shows up, no one's there. We call around, try to find out what's going on. We call the broker and we find out, they're not even going to open today because of Juneteenth. Whole place is closed. You won't unload till tomorrow. I want layover. So the broker's like, okay, well, I need to get that approved. No, there's no approval process. This is cut and dry. We're getting layover. And by the way, here's my layover tariff because the rate confirmation doesn't list a layover rate in the agreement. So I gave them our tariff. You know what? They paid it. And they paid it because I gave them the right information, the right time, so that we could try to get things done. I notified the broker of it first thing this morning just so he could have a chance of trying to find us another place to unload, whether it be a cross dock or whatever, so that we can go ahead and move on with our day. I ended up having to cancel another load today because of this whole mess. But I at least am getting my carrier compensated with layover. If you don't have a good dispatcher, they're not fighting for you. If they're not fighting for you, you're not getting what you deserve. Because let's face it, carriers, you're too damn busy driving, inspecting the vehicle, inspecting your cargo, make sure everything's going right, watching that four-wheeler next to you keep veering into your lane, watching the other four-wheeler in front of you, brake checking you. You're too damn busy to have to deal with this crap. So that's why dispatchers are good. Now, forgive me for plugging for dispatchers here. I am one. But a good dispatcher is going to take care of you and fight for you to get every dime you deserve when you're hauling cargo. With that being said, please make sure you click subscribe here on our YouTube channel. Check us out every Monday, 5 p.m. Central for our live podcast that we do, Stop the Scam, talking about fraud in the industry. And if you have any issues, hit me up at jcantera@vigilanttransport.com. And remember, do not let scammers take you for a ride. Time to get back in the ring. I'll catch you guys later.